Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1605, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What is the largest animal to have ever existed? Blue whale. What additional part does someone with polyorchidism have? Extra testicles. What movie does the line, "Nobody puts baby in the corner" hails from? Dirty Dancing. What U.S. action created tension with Japan? Answer: the U.S. established an embargo against Japan. The Ruby anniversary celebrates how many years of marriage? 40. Who voices the character of Glenn Quagmire in the TV show Family Guy? Seth MacFarlane. What James Joyce story collection begins with the sisters and ends with the dead? Dubliners. What was the name of the doctor who treated John Wilkes Booth's fractured leg after he shot President Lincoln? Dr. Samuel Mudd. What was the last battle of the Napoleonic Wars? Battle of Wavre. In the TV show The Simpsons, where was Lenny born? Chicago. In the movie Batman, what does the Joker call his secret ingredient? Smilex. Lomé is the capital of which country? Togo. What was subtitled The American Tribal Love Rock Musical? Hair. What did Marilyn Monroe claim was the only thing she wore in bed? Chanel No. 5. What country provided most of the settings for the Lord of the Rings movies? New Zealand. What does VHS stand for? Video Home System. What was the name of Ashley Wilkes's plantation in Gone with the Wind? 12 Oaks. What continent contains the most fresh water? Antarctica. Emilio Estevez was originally cast in what other actor's role in The Breakfast Club? Judd Nelson's. Harrisburg is the capital of which U.S. state? Pennsylvania. In science and technology, what does the abbreviation AI stand for? Artificial intelligence. What year marked the release of Puff Daddy's song, I'll Be Missing You? 1997. In the book of Malachi, God says that he has left the kingdom of Esau to which animals? Jackals. Who had hits with the songs Sledgehammer and Big Time in the 1980s? Peter Gabriel. What is Mr. Freeze's given name? Victor? What hometown of Scott Joplin and Ross Perot is named for the three states whose border it sits near? Texarkana. Which actor had the fourth wedding in the movie Four Weddings and a Funeral? Hugh Grant. What was the name of Mussolini's yacht in World War II? Aurora? What ingredient makes up at least 51% of bourbon mash? Corn. What is the largest country wholly within Europe? France. How many characters on the original Star Trek series used the phrase, "Beam me up, Scotty"? None. What was the name of Jasmine's tiger in Disney's Aladdin? Raja? The entrance to what New York City landmark has a pair of lion sculptures? Public library. Which African nation successfully resisted colonialism in the late 19th century? Ethiopia. For which game was the Steam Workshop service created to allow players to share modifications? Team Fortress 2. Who wrote the book Computer Power and Human Reason? Joseph Weizenbaum. What is the only nation that shares a land border with Monaco? France. What is mixed with clay, baked in a kiln, and then pulverized in order to make Portland cement? Limestone. How many scoops of ice cream go into a Ben & Jerry's Vermonster sundae? 20. What country has the largest number of citizens living within the Arctic Circle? Russia. What was the name of the cat in Walt Disney's movie Cinderella? Lucifer. What year did the TV show Gunsmoke change its length from 30 minutes to 1 hour? 1961. An onomastician studies what? Names. Which Christmas song was originally written for a Broadway musical? Answer: White Christmas, originally written for a Broadway show that was not produced but appears in the film Holiday Inn. Who invented the Moog synthesizer? Bob Moog. By what collective name are Medusa, Steno, and Uriel usually known? Gorgons. As of 2019, what was the last song by Mariah Carey to reach #1 on the Billboard charts? Touch My Body. POTUS stands for what? President of the United States. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Green Mountain State? Vermont. What character from a pop song wears a face that she keeps in a jar by the door? Eleanor Rigby. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.